Hey guys, and welcome to Fantasy Face-Off. And today we got a couple really funny face-offs, so let's start.
So we're gonna face two races off, judging from maybe parts from the codex, or just what we think, or why we think they would win.
Okay, so first off we have Clan Rat versus the Skink from Lizardmen.
So right now I'm playing Lizardmen, so I would go with the Skink because he's way more sneaky and not really scared to just shoot a poison dart at him or something.
So I actually play Skaven for Fantasy, but I'd still go with the Skink because the Clan Rat would be like, scurry away! And then the Skink would just, blow dart him and he'd die.
Except for like, Clan Rats would have like a huge group as Clan Rats.
Yeah.
And Skinks, I don't imagine them like a lot of them.
Okay, so next we have Dwarf versus Bretonnian. And we don't know that much about Bretonnians other than they have Pegasus things, so...
And really cool hats.
Yep.
Fancy.
So against a fancy dwarf,
I'd have to say the Dwarf.
I'd say dwarf too. We beat him at a drinking contest for sure.
In a day.
And that's all that matters,
That's all
right?
that matters, yep.
Let's put fighting aside, drinking contest.
They'd fight after, so the Dwarf would win.
Yeah.
Bar fight, dwarf would win.
Okay, so the next thing is an Ogre Bull versus the Beastman Minotaur. So these are two really big guys. I think the Minotaur is a little stronger.
I think the Minotaur would be like hiding in the darkness, and the ogre would just be like, ooh.
You know, in a maze somewhere.
Then the Minotaur would come out of nowhere and ram him.
If they were gonna fight in a maze, the ogre would never find the Minotaur because they would just get lost right away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He'd
I
like
think-
go forward and then turn right, and they'd just be lost.
And they just break the walls. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Ogre would win.
Yeah.
Charge into him, grab him by the horns.
But then he also has hands.
Oh yeah, true.
Minotaur
Unless he has hoof hands.
Okay.
Okay.
So next is a big HQ battle, or actually I guess it's a Lord battle, and that would be Grimgor, the Mighty Orc, versus Archeon. So me and Sid, when we were little, we always had these two, like, the models, and we always were like in the codex having no idea what any of these things did, and we'd always fight and argue who's better, so I guess now we're gonna solve it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Tristan just read the stories on him. Give a quick summary.
So both of them are really good at killing everything. So wherever Archeon goes, he kills everything, and the ground shakes beneath him, and the wind and earth hates him. Just because how terrible he is, and all the Chaos Gods bless him with each of their marks, so he's just insanely gifted. Not smart, but gifted. And then he has a sword that has a demon trapped within it, and he can like unleash it in battle. And so Grimgor, you guys know a bit about Grimgor.
Yeah, Sid.
Grimgor is the prophet of Gork. He is super buff. Like, come on. It says that no other orc has been created better. He's the strongest.
And his axe was gifted by like a shaman to make it super fast and like just really strong.
I think Grimgor is more of a team player.
Yeah.
And he just makes his black orcs crazy pro. So Grimgor, he hates everything. So he'll just be fighting for his whole life, and when there's a time of no war, he takes all his black orcs and goes out and finds a fight. He cannot be out of a fight for less than like 3 days.
Yeah, like one day he starts getting like...
One day he'll be like,
angry and
no one
kills
goes
the
near,
golf.
no one should go near him. The next day he'll just start beating people and killing them. And then after that he just gets everyone together and they go.
So head to head,
I don't know, I think Archeon, because he has a mount.
1-on-1, Archeon versus Grimgor.
he has a mount, you're right.
Archeon's too pro.
Archeon has like good spells too.
Yeah, he's also a mage, yeah.
But I think Grimgor with Black Orcs against Archeon with Chaos Warriors. Grimgor and the Black Orcs win.
Okay, so next we have a funny elf battle. So it's the High Elf, woo, versus the Wood Elf, which is the same thing, I guess.
And people don't know that you're actually part elf.
I'm part elf.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my ears are pointed.
Oh yeah, what?
Wait.
What?
Look at
Elf
that.
time.
Boom. Sydney bit me on the ear when I was little, and it went into a point.
Yep, so you're half elf. So High Elf versus Wood Elf.
Yeah.
If it was in the forest, the wood elf would win.
The
Yeah,
wood
hands
elf, the
down.
wood elf would be prancercising, prancercising
They
through the
both would.
forest. The high elf.
They both would.
They'd be
have a
going through the
prancercise
forest,
battle.
prancercising, and they just
They see
meet
each
up.
other. Prancercise challenge. So
Oh god.
yeah,
They race. They prancercise race.
I think the high elf in like open ground, I think just block all the arrows.
And
Doesn't
he'd be
matter
way
how-
better with the sword for sure.
Yeah.
But I think in open ground, the wood elf would
Have a
out
bow.
prancercise the speed. Win.
So
So last but not least, is the vampire lord versus the Tomb King. So it's another lord battle, and I think
both
they're
undead.
both undead and they're both mages. So let's see. What do you guys think?
I think the Tomb King is pretty wimpy for like a.
Yeah.
He's just like a skeleton leader. But a vampire is.
Yeah,
You know
man.
anything from Twilight?
Yeah, if you're a big
Or
Twilight
Van
fan.
Helsing.
Back to Twilight references. The vampires are very strong,
Yeah.
fast, and can run out trees.
They're
So-
literally run up trees. Yeah.
Hey, but according to Deadliest Warrior, a zombie has 5 times the strength of a human.
Oh my god.
True. So a Tomb King was like.
Tomb King would win. Yup.
Yeah.
So Tomb King, you know what? It would be a tie because both dead.
Yep.
They already died.
And tie.
And it's over! They're both dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs up and leave suggestions below for other face-offs we can do in the future.
Tell us below who you think won in those battles.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys next time.
Rock on!
You guys did rock on and did that. Joey Berg. Bye.
Okay, let's do it again.
No, it was
That'll
funny.
be-
It was really funny.
hilarious.
You did rock on and bye. It's funny.
That'd be a blooper though.